The Faroe Islands. The Faroe Islands are fascinating and a bit unconventional in several ways. Here are some shocking or surprising facts about them. High suicide rate. The Faroe Islands have one of the highest suicide rates in Europe. This has been linked to factors such as the island's remote location, long periods of darkness during winter, and the challenges of living in such a secluded place. Unique hunting tradition. The traditional practice of grindadrap, or the pilot whale drive, is both controversial and integral to Faroese culture. This event involves herding pilot whales into shallow waters and then killing them. While it's a long-standing tradition, it has drawn criticism from animal rights activists. No trees. The Faroe Islands are largely treeless. The harsh climate and soil conditions make it difficult for trees to grow, so the landscape is mostly covered in grass and moss. Unusual traffic rules. There are more sheep than people on the islands, and sheep often roam freely on the roads. The traffic rules and road conditions must account for this, and it's not uncommon for drivers to encounter sheep casually wandering across the road. Eccentric infrastructure. The islands have some unique infrastructure, such as underwater tunnels and bridges that connect many of the islands. The longest of these tunnels, the Vagatunnelen, stretches for about 5 kilometers 3 miles under the ocean. No McDonald's. There are no McDonald's restaurants in the Faroe Islands. In fact, the islands have very few fast food chains. Instead, local cuisine is more focused on traditional dishes, often involving fish and lamb. Cultural isolation. Despite their stunning beauty, the Faroe Islands are quite isolated. For much of their history, they were relatively cut off from the outside world, which has helped preserve their unique culture and traditions. Innovative energy solutions. The islands are making strides in sustainable energy. They aim to become carbon neutral by 2050, relying heavily on renewable sources like hydro and wind power. Bizarre weather. The weather can change dramatically within a single day, often cycling through sun, rain, wind, and fog in quick succession. This variability is a result of the island's location in the North Atlantic. Minimal wildlife. While there are seabirds and marine life, terrestrial wildlife is limited. The absence of large predators and the challenging environment mean that only a few species thrive on land.